What up, y'all? I am on the Shaw. I'm on the Shaw Butter Law. Sag your pants, show your draw. This is well, actually they got Vernon, Vernon and Crenshaw all the way to what is it, Obama? They got that blocked off for the Taste of Soul. But here's the Taste of Trolls. This place here is the taste of, for the Taste of Trolls. We serve you a McSucker sandwich. What's up? Golden Aries, Pat Blair, Jay Mizak, Quincy, what's up? Young Jay, what's up? Everybody in the building. I appreciate y'all for coming in on this Saturday. I said before I do the Taste of Soul, I'll come by the Taste of Troll. Got the, the Mac Trolls, the Mac Troll burger. I got the trolls over here changing they channel names to avoid certain litigations. But we good, we good. What's up, y'all? What do y'all want to see? I'm gonna go down here. The sun is beaming, huh? Let me see. I'm gonna go down here to see what's popping. They were trying to say like last year, the Taste of Soul was canceled, but the Taste of Soul is not canceled. In fact, was it yesterday or the day before yesterday? They honored the intersection. Yeah, I think it was. Yeah, Obama and Crenshaw is now Danny Bakewell Senior Square. So they do that here in LA. They will, and I've seen it in New York too. When I went to New York, I know when I went to Harlem, they would honor certain streets, name them after certain people, or certain intersections named after people, and they did that over there off of Obama and Crenshaw. Again, I made a damn. I was talking about the fact that they got this street that it's kind of sideways, it's kind of short, it's lanky, and they named it after Obama. I guess it's appropriate, right? I don't think he should have got a street named after him, but that's just me. Anyway, it used to be rodeo. Like I said, the hood called it rodeo, not rodeo, rodeo. But they used to be Rodeo Drive. No, it used to be Rodeo or Rodeo Boulevard. Rodeo is in Beverly Hills. So Rodeo is now Obama Boulevard. Um, what's up, Lauren Love, Trisha Blair, Jay Mizak in the house. This is dope. All right, so we already seeing the people with the different booths. We got different booths set up, and you come down here and get your crack cake. The way my diabetes is set up, I don't need. She said, "Do I want some crack cake?" It's called crack cake. My mama said, "Say no to crack." Yeah, they got crack cake for real. Y'all saw that? She straight up tried to offer me some drugs. Talking about you want some crack? I'm good. Now you got a lot of black vendors. I'm just kidding. I ain't got no diabetes. I know. But yeah, they honored Danny Bakewell, who is the I believe he's the CEO editor, the chief editor of the Sentinel, the newspaper in LA, and they honored the street right here to him. And one thing me and the homies did, this is before the homie General Jeff, before he passed away, we was like, all right, they do the you call it honoring people's what they call this damn stuff, the like the squares, right? They'll honor your people that have either passed on or if they done significant, like things Hold on, before I add you, Jack, we got this Don Campbell Square. For those who don't know, Don Campbell is the inventor of the pop line, where hip hop started. It says January 8th, 1970, but I talked to him and he said 1969. You know, so we honor Stocker and Crenshaw. Stocker and Crenshaw is in honor of Don Campbell. Part of the reason why I got set in the West because of Don Campbell. What's up, Jag? Um, we're at the Taste of Soul.
I see. I see.
I didn't even get to the good part yet. I just said let me come out here and before it get crazy. Because remember last year we came, it was crazy.
Listen to me. Last year was really, really crazy, but that was my first time going to a Taste of Soul.
Mm-hmm. 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 For those who don't know, the Taste of Soul is on Crenshaw.
That was me last year at the Taste of Soul.
Mm-hmm. Usually I be, yeah, that was you with your girl Tiffany.
With somebody, girl.
Yeah, something like
Somebody,
that.
girl.
Something like that. Who's all back here? BT is back here. At the backstage part of the stage, but they got it all blocked off. Oh, this is hella. This is hella. I can't say what it is. This is some bull crap. I'm gonna come back. But you say why are they cringy? Who you talking about? I'm sitting there. I'm sorry. I didn't even see the chat. What everybody talking about? Oh no, you can't play. I don't. Okay, let me block this because we're not playing no.
Hey everybody, what's going on? While Odell is busy trying to make it to a clean area that's not going to get the video blocked.
Yeah, and then
What's
they over
going
there
on,
playing. They
Sheridan?
playing
Hey Jay
that BS called my
Mizzy,
Ja
what's up?
Rule. Somebody trying to hear no Ja
Oh
Rule.
goodness. Oh
Okay, here we
goodness.
are. Here we
Brother
are. We're in
Aries
the.
is in the building. Hey Quincy, Pat Blair, Lauren Love, Jennifer Franco, Margie. Hey, Quincy, did I already say Quincy? Hey Auntie Leah. Oh, Carla's here, Margie's here, Yam J. Everybody's here. Family is here. Oh yeah, Thomas Dodson. Hi. How you doing? Happy Sabbath to everybody. What's going on? Welcome, welcome, welcome. You know, this is our favorite tour guide, our favorite docent, our docent with the mosin.
See how many people out here. See, it goes all the way to Obama Boulevard.
That's wild.
It's
Field trip.
it's the only part of LA that they haven't like completely 100% gentrified. But here we go.
So I want to know what's better. What has less crime and better scenery? Martin Luther King Boulevard or Obama Boulevard?
They gonna turn Obama Boulevard into a gay male host stroll soon. That's what I'm hearing. Cause
Ooh,
that's what I'm
ooh,
hearing.
ooh.
King Boulevard. You take Martin Luther King, you go straight to the jungles. Everybody know what the jungles is about. So, but yeah, they gonna turn Obama Boulevard into a male host show. That's what I heard.
Well,
That's what
well,
West Hollywood. That's what our West
people
Hollywood
need
brothers.
a people need a meeting place. Um,
All right, let me hold
and
up.
speaking of a gathering place, can we gather together on these likes? Come on, y'all, hit the like button. Stop tripping. Sorry it took me so long to come through. I was busy posting over on the community wall, letting everybody knew you were here and telling
Appreciate it.
everybody that you got us going on another field trip today in LA. And
Yep.
boom. It's so funny because it seems like this probably it will. I'm sure you're gonna put some highlights together for setting in
Yeah.
West LA.
Hmm. That's what I'm gonna do. Hey, nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday. I guess that you know about that joke. The kids say nothing beats a Jet 2 holiday.
Mm-mm. No, I don't. I don't know about that. What's that all about?
Oh, they about to be into Janet Jackson. Oh, and Spinderella. Oh, okay. They finally found Spinderella. All right. I thought that was Mary J, but that's Janet Jackson. Shout out to y'all.
They
If y'all,
got.
y'all are in, I'm gonna promote this for the casino, the Yamaha, the Yamava. I'm sorry. We got Salt and Pepper Spinderella. I guess because a minute ago, Salt and Pepper, they were uh they were beefing with Spinderella or something over the whole name, right? Like something was
Well,
going
the thing
on.
I mean, it's funny because me and Didi used to be cool until I started flaming too heavy on the industry, and then I guess we had to stop being friends, kind of. But me and Didi,
Hmm.
because Didi was living in Dallas, I knew her fiance, who is now her husband, Q. I used to go to their event, promote their event. But Yeah, no, they was acting a fool, and I think that's kind of the reason why I don't bang with them because I didn't like the way they was doing her. They didn't even want her to come when they got their Hollywood, the star on the Hollywood Walk of Fame. They didn't even want her included.
Hmm.
Like she had to
Hmm.
literally fight to be a part of that. And then
Wow.
the truth is I started flaming on their asses. I did. I started flaming on their asses. I started talking wild on their asses, and they somehow everything worked out.
I
You know,
see.
so
I see.
it's I mean Spinderella is she's just as much a part of the group as everybody else, and you
Yeah.
know she might have been a
Yep.
replacement at one time, but the truth is people remember her no different than they remember, you know, Cheryl and yeah.
Yeah, y'all. Okay, hold on, y'all. Let me see if y'all want to see some more. It's a lot of nonprofits. This was where with your girl last year, so you got a lot of nonprofits on this side, and I'll get over
Thank you,
more
Auntie
towards the
Leah.
food is. Baldwin Hills lawyer.
Yeah, it's wild. It's like it's it's kind of like a fair promoting all of the local businesses. So y'all, if he's muting up, you already know why.
No, I was talking to the brother. He's a attorney. I know of him. So,
Hmm.
yeah, yeah, yeah. You were saying, wait, hold on. I'm live. Yeah, go ahead. Y'all can promote. Yeah, go ahead. Yep, this is what is it? You guys come out here and get was it butter munchies? There we go. Okay. They say. Oh wow, deep dish cookies. There we go. Oh wow. Okay. Look at that, y'all. There we go. So yeah, y'all come out here and you support the the sugar. It looks good. Somebody said that Howie T died. Howie T from one that Sub Rock's buddy. Are you there, Jack?
I'm here.
I don't know why somebody was asking about Howie T. Yeah, well, y'all, this is the It's just getting started, so just FYI, it's just getting started. This is the Taste of Soul. So y'all see how far. Somebody got a drone up there. Y'all see how far it goes. Y'all see how
Hmm.
far I came. Boom.
It's a hell of a walk. I give you that. It's great exercise, man. We
Oh
was
yeah, it
walking our
definitely is.
butts off last year.
Uh-huh.
We
Now we
really
had to
got
come
out
get
there
this.
too late. We got out there too late last year. You were
They
right.
had to come in with the shuttle. The brother with the shuttle last time. Remember?
Yeah, they had to come in and they had to swoop in.
They had to come in and get us out of here. Here's something. Pudding. That name is funny. You know what you said? They call you your son.
Yeah, that was my son's nickname, Puddin'. Hmm.
You're the brothers who dress up like wizards. Shout out to the Israeli.
The Hebrew Israelites, they out there on Sabbath doing their thing.
I ain't mad at them.
I was so mad when somebody told me, why do I want to be a part of a religion where they dress up like Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles? I was like, you know what? I'm done.
I ain't mad at them though.
Happy
I appreciate
Sabbath, brothers. Happy
me and
Sabbath.
you. Brother, Bill on your left. All right. Sister was there on your left. I appreciate brothers unifying. So that's what's up. Here we are. That's us. I don't hate on it anymore. You know, I'm comedic, so I used to play on and be like, you know, these brothers that wear the wizard outfits because my belief is the Jews were not enslaved, but you know I can't. It's in the Bible, so it is what it is. But that's just what my belief. That's all. Don't come after me, Christians and all of them. Don't come after me. I just have different beliefs. That's
Number
all.
one, it was the Hebrews that were enslaved. The
Well, there you
Hebrews
go.
were
Hebrew.
enslaved.
Yeah, yeah, okay,
And
there
I
you
don't
go.
understand why people are so quick to take Hebrew and Jewish and put it
They
all
they they
together, but
they
they
get they,
shouldn't.
yeah, they get the two mixed up. They get the two mixed up. But still, nonetheless, they were, you know, they talk about how the Jews were enslaved and they were forced to build the pyramids. And
No, it was the
anyway,
Hebrews.
and Hebrew just basically translates to those who crossed over.
Hmm.
But we ain't gonna go there. This is not a religious the religious part. We don't I don't do that. Shout out to Curran Price. He's a council member. I think he's going through some stuff. They try to get everybody black that's in the LA City Council, trying to get them all jammed up. Yeah, they try to get them all jammed up. Okay, I think is this Dorsey? Play. I think this is Dorsey. Dorsey. Hi. Is this Dorsey? Oh no, this ain't Dorsey. This is Audubon. These are the baby babies.
Come on. Yo, y'all, let's get these likes up. These likes is lacking.
They don't have to like. I guess because there's something to like. What do y'all want to see? Do you want me to run up on somebody? I'm gonna go to the main stage. I gotta keep track of time. You know, I gotta get. Okay, we got time. We're good. We got time. That was Audubon Middle School. That's the school around the corner. We
Salute to
got
Audubon.
some other bands.
Uh-oh, what's going on?
I don't know what happened. Sorry, y'all. I don't know what happened. Yeah, I was saying those are the kids from Frederick Price, Crenshaw Christian Center School. Shout out to them. So they were playing. That was Soldier Boy. They were doing Soldier Boy. All right, back to the food, y'all. Are you there?
I'm here. I'm here.
Yeah, sorry if I cut out earlier. Okay. Okay. Now here's Dorsey. Here's Dorsey High. Absolutely. We got the same colors. That's why I was confused. Dorsey and
They banging.
Audubon. You say what?
They banging.
Uh-huh. Ain't no but a few of them. Ain't nothing but a few of them there. So my video's gonna get flagged. Everybody do the next fly, y'all. All right. So what's up? Oh, Crenshaw. This is Crenshaw Marching Band. Crenshaw High.
Thank you, Martha, for the translation in the chat. Appreciate you.
That was my section. It was only like two baritone players, me and the homie Muhammad. And we had to, it was only two of us, so we had to, no, but he wasn't a baritone, that was actually a tuba. But I played baritone horn and I played trombone, so shout out to them. Okay, all right. Where we at though, y'all? What y'all want to see? What do y'all want to see? Let me know. I'm gonna stop. My cousin actually, I got family members that own that wing stop over there. I'm gonna go over there. Oh, I thought that was J.R. Curry. I was about to say he rolling up on me. I thought he was about to. I was about to get
Uh-uh.
J.R. Curry was rolling up on me like. It's funny because
Uh-uh.
they filmed Boys in the Hood. Well, old boy came out and said, "What's your problem, Pop?" You remember Boys in the
Mm-hmm.
Hood? Y'all remember Boys in the Hood, right? This is where
Mm-hmm.
they filmed it. This is where they filmed that part where they had the shootout. They filmed it right over here next to the window. So I thought I was getting rolled up on. I literally thought I was getting rolled on. I thought Curry was coming up, gonna do
Not all
a
the way
full
from
drive pop.
not rolling across the USA to do a drive-by.
he rolled, he rolled all the way. Like, yeah, I'm gonna get old Dusty. Like, that's a troll by. Yeah, man. Anyway, y'all. Yeah, okay. We're again Taste the Soul. I'm pretty much right by the main. Is this the main stage? The main entrance? I think so. Yeah, if y'all get the like button, I don't know. I didn't even really come in here focusing on any type of like particular person, subject matter, whatever. But no, we're at the Taste the Soul. Yeah, it's a nice 70 some degrees. Weather is nice. This is LA, of course, and
You're just giving them
yeah,
a taste of soul, that's all.
I would encourage you to come down. But if you come down and you try to park wherever you at, the
Be
parking is
careful.
parking is crazy. So I would suggest to get on a train because you can actually take the train to you can take the train here and get off. and just walk. There's actually two stops. The what is it? The Expo line right there at Obama, or you can get off on Martin Luther King. Anyway, this is no, this isn't Debbie Washington's dance center.
Mm-hmm.
Who actually does stuff here? Anyway, let me not get off subject. But they're doing
There
something here
goes the
too.
radio. There goes the radio.
Hold on, hold on.
Sorry about that, guys. Trying to protect the stream. Don't want to get the stream taken down over copywritten music. But while we're in this brief pause, can we please hit that like button? I don't know what it is. Y'all so busy looking that you forget to like. Hit the like button. What's going on? Nah, I don't think people dance like that anymore, J Mizak. Unfortunately, I don't know what it is in America, but Americans have gotten too cool to dance. I don't understand. Where is this? This is the Crenshaw area. This is the Baldwin Hills area. This is not that far from the legendary Leimert Park area in Los Angeles, California. This is the historic Taste of Soul festival that pretty much opens up the streets and allows everybody to get to know their local vendors, uh, different restaurants. The radio station sets up the stage, they play music. Sometimes they have performances. Usually they have performances later on in the day. There's a lot that's going on. But this is an event that is set up for people to be able to engage and get to know what's going on in LA, especially particularly Black LA. I don't know, did I explain that okay? You're still on mute. You're still on mute.
My bad. That was an excellent breakdown. I was just saying, hey, that was an excellent breakdown. That was right on. It was on point. You mentioned the radio station. We got the wave. We got this is actually the main stage for KJLH. For those who don't know, KJLH is owned by Stevie Wonder. So
Mm-hmm.
this is where I went from the tip top to the bottom. So now we're at no offense, no offense when I said bottom because we're at Obama's Boulevard. So yeah, this is where the festival begins, and the main stage, like I said, KGLH, owned by Stevie Wonder, station owned by Stevie Wonder, and we'll see who's on the lineup. There's going to be a lot of people performing tonight, and with the other station with the Wave, so they all have different stages, different performances. I think they have the main performer, the main performances on the main stage here. So hold on, let me see. I got KGLH here. Yeah, that was an excellent breakdown, Jack. You did excellent. You did excellent. Great job.
Well, thank you. I try to be a decent co-host.
Let me let my audience know who's performing at the main stage. Oh, are people right here? Okay. Yeah, I'm gonna flip it right here. Estelle.
Estelle, I
Got
haven't heard that name in a while.
is that Alex Isley,
Oh,
um,
Alex Osley.
Lena Bird Miles, Jordan Armstrong. So yeah, so it will be Montel Jordan this evening. Before that will be Estelle.
Montel Jordan, this is how we do it.
Yeah, exactly, exactly. And
Interesting
Cameo,
lineup.
I thought Cameo would be here, but I guess actually this isn't the main stage because Cameo. Everybody, we talked about Cameo. Remember, just like Candy, Cameo will be
Mm-mm-mm-mm-mm.
performing, but I think they're performing at the other stage. Uh-oh.
Uh-oh. So yeah, as you guys see, it's a very eclectic uh lineup at the side stage. I mean, what yeah, Estelle got a whole new track. Well, salute to Estelle. I I really don't keep up. I'm not even gonna lie. I I only pay attention to what's in my algorithms, but salute to Estelle. I guess she's gonna be out there promoting her new track. As y'all know, we love Alex Isley. Alex Isley is awesome. And
Yeah,
Montel Jordan, that's a blast from the past.
that was a shocker to you. You know, he's from LA.
I know.
He's from LA, so you know, even LA dudes didn't like that song when it first came out. I know East Coast dudes was pounding it, but LA dudes was really like, I guess it grew on you, kind of like Return of the Mac. Actually, that song Return of the Mac I always liked, but I do remember when they did like they used to do the, you know, play it or slay it, right? And this had been high school. I think I was on the bus. It was John Lennon in the house party. What station they were on? I think they were on 92.3 The Beat, right? And they clowned the crap out of that song, Return of the Mac. They were like, get that out of here, it's trash. And everybody know that Return of the Mac is a classic.
I
Return of the Mac is
mean,
a classic.
see, that's the funny thing. Is it a classic or is it just pop culture certified? Like,
They forced it on us.
if you
Just like
ask
myself.
me, well, Montel, to me, Montel Jordan, this is how we do it, is like the R&B version of MC Hammer's Can't Touch This. Because everybody
There
thought the
you,
Can't Touch
there
This
you
was,
go.
it was the same thing.
Yep. 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 No, you got a point. You're right. You're right. They basically, well, I say it like this. I know Alonzo says, shout out to Alonzo. He always says like the radio they will push and promote what they call brain stains. These songs that are just, you got no choice but to repeat it, you know, because you maybe you don't heard it, because you hear me talking about Crash Test Dummies all the time, right? That damn song.
Mhm.
So
No, but
yeah,
it's funny because there's certain things that just stick in your mind. And the question is, people always ask themselves, why is it, do I like songs that I don't even like? I don't like this song, and yet I can remember all the lyrics. I catch myself humming it because it's programming. That's what sound does. So, you know, what do you mean this is giving LG? It's the taste of soul. This has nothing to do with LG. Y'all be doing too much. No, it's
what's his
not giving.
name?
You're giving it. You're
Your mama's
giving. You're
LGBT.
giving.
That's what I mean. That's your mama. In fact, hold
But
on,
do
where you
me a
at?
favor. Do me a favor. Please
Do him a
like.
favor.
Please like.
Let me
For
see. I wanted him
crying
to
out
comment
loud.
back
We
so
have 200 and
I
some
can get
odd
him my
people
body.
in the building. We could use 100 more likes, people. Please hit the like button.
Yeah, y'all
You
is
gotta
alike. I
love it when
mean,
they come through. When they come through just to talk crap. Like you would have sit up
right.
there and called Taste the Soul LGBT. No. Gay pride, gay pride
That's
looks much
that's
different
on
than Taste the
Obama
Soul.
Boulevard. That's on Obama Boulevard. That's what it is. Yeah,
Yeah, it
people.
is.
I don't. That was weird. Anyway, I
No,
told him his
it
mama.
wasn't weird. It wasn't weird. It was just, they doing their job. It's their job to follow us around on the internet and try to find a way to start some crap. So, I mean, like you said at the beginning, a taste of troll.
There we go. Here you go.
What's
This
some
is your.
barbecue prices looking like? Like $100
This
for
is your.
a half a
No,
stack.
it's actually not that bad. It's actually not that bad. This is your barbecue. Just right. The prices actually ain't that bad when you think about it. Look, 20, 20. I mean, but that's for the plates. I
Do
don't
they
do
got
pork.
beef ribs? Do they got beef ribs?
Uh, you know what? I don't see them. You know that's
Uh-oh.
a problem. That's a problem. Look at this. Look at that right there. Look at
Well,
that.
you know, pork is that cheap meat, you know. Everybody can, you know.
Nah, I'm not doing. I'm not even doing this either anymore.
What's that?
That's a Cajun lobster. And they do
Mm.
like the lobster noodles and all that good stuff.
I
But
mean, the truth
nah,
is you've been staying away from shellfish.
yeah, yeah, and it's been helping me with my gout. How about that? But yeah, y'all, if you
Gout.
do the
You ain't got no gout.
yeah, and I ain't got no diabetes either, but you know. But yeah, the shellfish, it's rare that I'll eat it. But that did look good. And yeah, they don't have beef ribs because it's almost like
Beef
oxtail.
ribs are not feet. Oxtails are not feet. That stuff.
Not at
You
all.
remember that? You remember that last it was that last vendor we went to, and
Hmm.
like I think the oxtail platter was like $30 and they only put
Yeah,
three
they
oxtails
put like
on it.
three. Yeah, the oxtails done went way up. You know, shout out to our sister over there at Golden Spoon, right? She was breaking down about how everything went up because even the plantain it went up. Everything went up, and she's just like, I can't really change my prices. And I was like, that's messed up. But yeah, but she'll serve you up with the oxtails though. That's for real. But yeah, you go to a lot of places, they only give you like two or three.
People can't even afford to serve what's on their menu, and that's what's so wild. Like, but that's just, you know, that's the inflationary times that we're living in, and it's just it makes you appreciate, you know, when things were a certain way. And I know people want to blame things on one administration or another, but the truth is the Biden administration, the food prices were out of control then before the administration rolled over, for crying out loud. At one point in time, it was what, like a dozen of eggs was running like $12. So I think we're having issues in America overall. I don't know what's going on, but man, I tell you one thing, it
It's
makes you
because they plant
appreciate cooking at
George.
home. Hmm?
No, I said they were playing George Clinton at the ball.
Oh yeah, yeah.
But you know, that's the joint. Come
We can
on.
still hear it a little bit, but I think you're far enough away for it
It'll
not
be
to make a
fine. Some more garlic noodles. More
uh-oh.
garlic noodles.
Garlic noodles. What is up with garlic noodles? Why are garlic noodles so popular? I don't understand. Don't get me
I
wrong,
think
they're
it's.
delicious. But uh-oh. I think we're paused for a second, guys. I'm not quite sure. But you know what? Let's make the most of this pause and let's take a pause for the cause and let's hit up them likes. Let's hit up them likes. We could do a little bit better. We've been rocking somewhere around 200 people in the room. 50 more likes would be appreciated right now. Thank you.
I think the garlic noodles are
Okay, I don't know
because
what's
they're
going
not expensive.
on.
What happened?
I don't know what's going on. No, because you popped in and out right quick.
Yeah, I accidentally because I hit the camera and I accidentally logged off. That's what happened.
Oh, okay. Yeah, no,
That's why.
now pork isn't good for you. And the truth is, there's a lot of things that are good to you that ain't good for you. We talked about that on a couple of occasions.
Uh huh. Uh huh. Yep. We sure did. You didn't catch what I was showing you. It's just right barbecue.
That's
That was the last
adorable.
place. Just right barbecue. Now, here's Riri's spot. Speaking of not good for you, let me not see. I don't do tilapia. I don't do catfish. Well, certain catfish. I think you made some catfish one time, and I was like, okay, because see, it's how it's prepared, it's how it's clean, it's how that's what factors in. If I taste like that Like I've had some catfish that was like really, really dirty, and I was just like, that just turned me off. I can't do catfish ever. You know what I'm saying?
Well, the truth is, everything tastes better based on the way that it's prepared. I mean, for crying out loud, people say the same thing about chitlins. I've never had chitlins. I'll never eat chitlins. But, you know, catfish, catfish isn't good for you. They're scavengers. They eat waste. They are the garbage disposals of, your waterways. So catfish are known to hover around at large boats and eat the waste that comes out of the boat. So it's like they're like the pigs of the water. I don't know why people be so hot on eating things. And it's funny because I grew up 7 Day Adventist, so there was no scavengers in our diet. I didn't have catfish until I was grown. I didn't have shrimp, none of that stuff until I was grown, and I fell in love with it. But if you look at what it does to you, what it does to your body after long-term effects, it creates hypertension, high blood pressure. The cholesterol is off the charts. I mean, no chitlins, no chitlins or chitterlings, none of that, none of that. I am not eating the lining of an animal that eats
That's free.
crap. You
And then
might
you're
as well
eating theirs.
go and you might as well go and lick a toilet. Just go and lick the toilet, the inside of the toilet.
We're at the Taste of Soul, y'all. Be on there for a few minutes. Of course, I gotta highlight some of the best soul food we got here. Doolin, they got their truck here.
Oh, that's what's up.
Yeah, Mr. Adolph Doolin passed away not too long ago, and his son took over. But
Mm.
they've been going through some financial hardships or whatever. So try to get in there and support. And see, that's the thing
Yeah.
too. I don't even do soul food like that, but just out of remembrance of like family members and stuff, I'll eat some. I mean, of course, when you really break it down, the way soul food was prepared back in the day, number one, back when they made it, it was a necessity. Now it's kind of like it could be a detriment to your health because candy yams, a lot of sugar, macaroni and cheese, all that dairy,
See,
it can mess you up.
no, but see, this is the thing. There are ways of preparing all of this stuff that are healthier, and that's the one thing that I loved about cooking, at home because I can take all of those not so good and replace it with real good. And then healthy soul food is just as delicious if you know
Mm-hmm.
how to prepare it. You know, um, like for instance, if you're gonna make, good candy yams and you want to cut back on a lot of the sugar, I think it's best to roast off your potatoes first because all of the
Mm.
natural sugar comes out as it's roasting like a sweet potato.
Yep. Yep.
That's why
Yep.
it's called
Yep.
a sweet potato. The longer you
Exactly.
roast it, especially if you slow roast it, take it, rub that outside with some sea salt and olive oil. It forces all of the natural sugar inside the potato to unlock. And once
Yep.
the potato unlocks its own natural sugar, then you take it, pull it out, let it cool down. You bust open that skin, it'll fall right out. It'll fall clean
Mm-hmm.
right out. Like all you have to do, if you roast it like you're supposed to roast it, the entire potato will fall out. Then from there, you take it and you chop it down into your cubes, and then you add a little extra here, a little extra there. The truth is, if you use the right amount of cinnamon, you only need but so much sugar. And you really don't even need a lot of sugar. And the truth is, you shouldn't use white sugar. You should use brown sugar
Right.
if you're going
Yep.
to use it at all. Or you can just break it down and bust it down with a nice syrup rather than sugar. And then if you add the right amount of lemon juice, it'll boop and pop. Unsalted butter, got your
Mm-hmm.
cinnamon in there. And if you
Nutmeg.
want to give it that extra kick, a touch of nutmeg. But if you want to give it that extra kick, you can um, do some apples, or you can add some pineapple to it. You know what I mean? Like if you take pineapple and you roast pineapple and you roast those potatoes and you put it all together, the natural sugar in that alone will really, really, really suffice and kick it up. So yeah. Or even raw honey, Barbara. Yes, even raw honey. I mean, there are ways of being able to enjoy our soul food without
Mm-hmm.
having to indulge in all of the, you see people, they using salted butter, they putting all kinds of butter in it, they putting all kinds of this. I know some people who refuse to stop using lard because that's what their grandmama used. And it's like you keep forgetting that your grandmama died at 49.
Yeah,
Like
right.
we can
Clogged
get
arteries.
past it.
Yeah.
We can get past it.
Yeah.
And the truth is, if you think about soul food, you can have a great vegetarian soul food meal without having any meat.
Yeah.
You can.
To replace a lot of the meat with jackfruit, right? Like there's a way that we could put jackfruit instead of. I'm trying to think. Like I know
Let me
jackfruit is a
tell you
good
something.
replacement.
If you give me some sweet potatoes, some macaroni and cheese, which you can use vegan cheese to do. You can use vegan cheese to make macaroni and cheese, and it can be just as delicious. It really all comes down to your seasoning choice. If you got candy yams, vegan mac and cheese, you can do vegan collard greens because I was doing that when I was making my greens. Oh my goodness, like if you take collard greens and mustard greens and blend them together, you can smoke out the pot with a natural smoke, and you can mix the meat all together. Put your veg in there. You got that going on, some cornbread, have you a little bit of gravy. You don't even need the meat.
No, did. But
Cabbage, cabbage is also on point and popping. Yeah, vegan collard greens, no meat. Yeah, just as
see,
delicious.
here, right here, though, I just go all out. Harold and Bells, come on. No catfish special, but the etouffee and the red beans and rice and the gumbo. Oh man,
Hmm.
come on, man. You can't. And this is a very iconic staple place in LA. It's right off of Fifth Ave. Oh no, 10th Ave in Jefferson. And this is Harold and Bells to go. But the real Harold and Bells is up the street. But yeah, got to support them. And it is best to eat healthy. But if you're gonna go out, if you're gonna go out and get something good, make sure the flavor is there. They got flavor for sure. You know what I'm saying? Get Chevrolet on camera. All right. We're giving away free tickets to the auto show. Come on. Okay. All right. They're giving away free tickets, y'all, to the Chevrolet which auto show? The one right here. Anyway, okay. Okay. All right. That's what they're doing. Chevrolets are shit cars, but that's just my. I'm not being sponsored by Chevrolet, so that's what it is. All right. Here I am on the middle of Crenshaw and King Boulevard.
Come on, y'all. Let's get those likes up. We appreciate the 62 that we have. We'd appreciate 100 more.
Takes the soul, y'all. This guy that covered his ears. He's like, he's not trying to hear any of that. He's like, I'm not trying to hear any of this African voodoo shit. Oh my God. My poor eardrums.
You
He
know,
literally was telling
you
me.
never took into consideration that he might have been a crack baby and just has a hard time with dealing with loud noises.
Now he's too old to be a damn crack baby. He was damn near 60 years old. He's a maybe
Well, it might have
I
been
don't know.
messing with his it could have been messing with his if he's an older person, he could have been messing with his what you call it, his hearing aid.
All right, what we got to say about this book?
Hmm.
Michael and I. Let me stop. Let me stop. they gonna try to come after me for that one. Margo and
I ain't saying shit.
I know the views and opinions and the trash talking that come out of my mouth are strictly coming out of my mouth.
No,
Alright?
just because I swear to God, everywhere I turn around, I
Yeah,
get
they
on
trying
this
to
construct, I get on YouTube, they trying to have me responsible for saying every screwed up thing about everybody and anybody in the world. And I'm just like, that's really what it all comes down to? That's what it all comes down to. Okay. I don't say nothing. Guess what? I see a thumbnail. Did you hear what Jaguar Wright just said about the air?
right. She said there's a conspiracy to block out the sun so that our melanin they'll come with all kinds of shit. I'm back at the tail end of the stage. I done walked from basically exposition. I'm headed for Barney.
That part, Kev. Come on. Hey. Oh, look, here they go. They about to get started. Where we are right now, Becky, is at a Taste the Soul Festival in LA, celebrating all that LA soulful community has to offer. And it's an opportunity for you to get to know all of your local businesses, vendors, restaurants. Hey, Michael, welcome in.
All right. I think this is the stage where Cameo will be. Y'all saw that it was Montel Jordan. Yeah, it looks like Cameo's gonna be here tonight. That's what this looks like. Cameo will be in the building, and yeah, I wouldn't. Wish I could check them out, but I won't be able to. No, it's okay. It's all right. 70 likes is cool. I appreciate everybody just taking this little morning walk with me. Me and Jag. Um, Before I started the stream, they were playing Angie Stone, and it just
Nice.
I'm thinking like rest in peace. They play was it one of my sunshine songs? Yeah.
Mm,
So I think when we talk about taste of soul, when you mention soul, you can't mention soul without mentioning Angie Stone. Come on, y'all. Oh, that's the homie. This is the homie song. She's performing. You performing today? Yeah, man. All right. Yeah, okay. Gonna be on it. Well, I got work to do with Tavis, but you know. But I'm promoting. I'm promoting. Make sure everybody knows. Okay. Gotcha. No, I let them know. My bad. One of the OGs. He's performing. He's
that's
at
what's
12
up.
noon. So I'm back here on Stalker and Crenshaw. For those who don't know, this is This is Don Campbell Square. That's what we call it, Don Campbell Square. So when you hopped on the stream, before you hopped on the stream, I was showing everyone this. We named this. In fact, the person who was behind it was General Jeff. May he rest in peace. He's the
Mm.
person behind it. Don Campbell Square. If we're going to give someone the status of like a cool herc on the West Coast, it's Don Campbell because he started locking. It's called Campbell locking, and then that was one of the first elements on the West Coast of hip hop that. Damn it.
We're back.
Anyway, yeah, my bad. Let me stop doing all that. 'Cause every time I do that, you see what happens. But yeah, basically, our first element of hip hop is dance. Well documented. West Coast started in 19. It says 1970, but I talked to Don Campbell myself before he passed, and it was 1969. So hip hop, the first element, hip hop on the West Coast, dance, and we dedicated that square to Don Campbell. Speaking of this, the homie Create did this. This is the legendary Medusa. The homie
Mm-hmm.
Create did this. There's a lot of artwork around here. Like if you go to certain buildings, the building that I'm parked in front of, there's a dope mural that you can see pretty much from like 48th and Crenshaw. You look at the whole building; it's real dope. I don't know if he did that one, but the homie Create. In fact, I need to. I got an interview with him for Setting West. I never put it out, but I need to do it. But shout out to Create. We have graph artists, real graph artists, not you know, real graph artists that are real hip hop that puts it down. Um, so yeah. Anyway, I'm out of the zone where all the action is, and I'm just headed back to the Taste of Troll location. That's where I'm headed to. I appreciate y'all hopping in, stopping in, and if y'all are in LA, make your way out here. I think it's gonna be going on to about what 6, 7 o'clock, something like that. I think the Montel Jordan. If you like Montel Jordan, you can go see him perform. They said what 5 o'clock? Estelle performing at 4, and it's right there on Obama and Crenshaw. Like
Do
I said,
yourself a
I wouldn't.
favor though. Take the
Yeah,
train.
take the train, take the bus, take the Uber. Just drop yourself off at that. Yeah,
Cause you'll be missing. I wouldn't even be trying to use a vehicle to get in that area. Take the train. Find somewhere to park at a station and take the train. Cause I'm telling you right now, trying to get back to your car will be a hustle. It will be crazy. You be out there just walking around. Walking around.
walk.
I mean, unless you're looking for the energy. I mean, the thing is by the time you find a parking space, you probably end up missing the act that you came to see.
Right, right. I was Dr. Molina. Had to stop in the
Oh.
studio. But she was just walking. I didn't want to disturb her. See, her show is done. What time is it? Okay, we got an hour in. We got an hour in. Okay, y'all. Look, that's it. That's it. That
Can
is
we get
it.
20 more likes?
Yeah, can we get a few more likes? Y'all got any questions? I'll stand right here in the middle of Crenshaw and answer whatever questions y'all got. The only reason why I can stand in the middle of Crenshaw is because no cars are coming.
It's Taste of
That's
Soul. They got
well,
everything shut down.
yeah, they blocked it off way over there. I don't know how this guy comes through, but the police got it blocked off pretty good. The Murph Park Village, that's where we're at. Yeah, I
Hmm.
would advise y'all to just come down here and spend a few dollars because you saw the barbecue. It wasn't that expensive. It was. I mean, in comparison to, let's talk about that real quick. when it comes to takeout, eating at these different restaurants, I hear a lot of people talk about they can't afford it. Like you go to even if you go to like Chick-fil-A or McDonald's or Jack in the Crack for one meal you're spending $15,
Yeah.
where you could take 20 something bucks, go get you some chicken breast if you do chicken, or and that's the thing too. I haven't ate a lot of chicken lately too. But you could basically buy your food and cook it at home and get more out of it versus spending the money to go and get something to eat at a McDonald's or a fast food restaurant or something like that. And I'm just talking like in general. So it's because the economy, the way it is, and stagflation, and when they talk about stagflation, they talk about shrinkflation, where the um, the amounts of whatever it is that you buy shrink. Like you get a soda can that used to be 6 or 8 ounce. What is it? The 8 ounce soda can, and now they down to like 6 ounces. But it's really not even worth it
It's
for your
wild
pocket.
how they're doing that. It's wild how they're doing that. They're literally selling stuff at its, higher inflated price and actually putting less in the packages. It's getting wild out there. I'll tell you one thing, it's definitely the time where if you're worried about, your weight and your health, it's a good time to switch your diet up.
Mhm. A very good
Welcome into the
time.
building, LP. Oh, we just got finished taking a walk through Taste of Soul, and we were doing a little field trip today, doing a little tour so everybody could see what's going on in LA and see this very legendary and historic community festival that happens for everyone to come out and partake in. So that's what was going on, Lauren.
LP, pull up. I'm across the street from where you work or where you not work. I'll just say where you put in work, right? You know where I'm at. Come pull up and come sit with me. I'm here for a few hours. I'm gonna be over here for a few hours. Right by the El Pollo Loco, bro. Come pull up. I got some shows to produce basically, but yeah, that's
Oh,
what we were doing.
you had asked if anybody had a question. Thank you for
Yeah, yeah. What?
that remembrance, Cat. Martha wanted to know, has the festival grown for the best of the community?
In my opinion, yeah. There's always good. There's always good when you can have an event and draw a significant amount of people to uh, help, with the economy, with buying things from different vendors. Um, so if you are a mom and pop, 'cause that's part of the reason why I was even talking like I was talking about eating out of different places and stuff like that. If you're a mom and pop, it's good to get an influx of customers, and or brand awareness. Your restaurant is maybe you don't have the marketing budget, but you come out here and you let everybody know, like, hey, this is what my food is. This is what the food tastes like. Come and support, and you'll get a lot more people patronizing and these are mainly small mom and pops operations when it comes to these businesses.
Mm-hmm.
So it's definitely a good thing. Definitely a good thing. You get to come out and see favorite artists, comedians be out here. It's a good thing for the community. Any other questions? I think somebody was asking about KGLH. I'm sorry, I can't. Let me go sit down somewhere. Someone was asking about KJLH. Yeah, KJLH has one of the main stages at the
Mm-hmm.
beginning of the festival, right there on Obama and Crenshaw, KJLH. So
And for those who
uh,
don't know, that's Stevie Wonder's radio station.
Stevie Wonder's radio station. Yep, one of the only black-owned radio stations in LA. So I am here at Lamert Park. That was a good
Mm-hmm.
hour walk, right? About a good hour. It needs to sit under the sun or something. But yeah, we'll wrap it up because I'm tired. I'm tired as all heck. Um, any other questions? Any other questions? Hold on, give me a minute. I'll sit down and I appreciate the people who hung around and everybody who stayed. I know there's a lot going on. It's Saturday. It's Saturday afternoon on the East Coast. It's still Saturday morning for us here on the West, and I figured let me come out here and show everyone when everything got started. I'm talking about the uh, Taste of Soul before it got too crazy. I wanted everyone to just kind of see, and you see even it started at 10 a.m. You see there's still a lot of people, a lot of people. So come on out, support. We appreciate it. Let me just sit right here. I got to get in here and put in some work. I will. I guess I'm going to do a members only today. I'll do a members only today, y'all. So all the members, if y'all just want to come in and just say hi or whatever, I'll do a members only. I think Jag might pop in. We'll see. If you guys haven't seen, there's a whole lot of other things going on with just different cases that we pay attention to. And there's a little clip of the Derek Lee Cardello Smith conversation, or not even say conversation because that hasn't even been out yet. But we're getting all that together. It's looking real good. But you can go to the Jagger Wright Show, or you go to Jagger Wright Effect, go to the shorts and check it out. What we got so far, it's just a teaser to be honest. But what we about to push off there, what we about to push is about to be crazy. We getting up under the skin of a lot of people. But hey,
Can I say something regarding that? Because I think a lot of people, I don't know. I don't know what people think we do and what people think we are, but I just want to explain, when we sit down and we start talking with people, we're not being haphazard. We're not pushing the envelope. We try to let things grow organically. But what people really need to understand is that when stuff starts happening in real time, we have to document and grab up as many pieces and things as possible. We need to make sure that we are properly memorializing everything that's happening. On so many occasions, people really don't really pay attention to everything that's happening. We're kind of different with the way we do our content. We're looking at everything. We're looking from a 360 view. We're not really focused on just one aspect or one angle of it. We're trying to make sure that we gather everything that's around it. And that's what makes the things that we do and the stories that we put together, so full and so well rounded a conversation. If we're sitting down and we're talking to someone and something's happening in real time, part of the reason why we've done what we've done on the channel over on the Jaguar Right Effect is number one, we wanted to test it and see exactly how many people were actually interested in the conversation, to see whether or not it would be worth doing it on YouTube at all. Were we going to do this story regardless? Absolutely. But we wanted to see if it would be worth doing it on YouTube at all. And we got some engagement, we got some interaction, and then we wanted to introduce people to the person that we were talking to, because the truth is this is a very, very, very hot button conversation. This is a conversation that a lot of people are going to have a problem with, are having a problem with, and we need to make sure that you know everybody understands why we're moving forward with this project. But in the midst of us preparing this story and getting everything together, there was a chain of events that happened almost instantly from the second that we started talking about it. And we needed to make sure that we highlighted that and we brought that to attention, because there's no reason in the world Why a story that's been out there, that's kind of got whitewashed over, that just kind of got swept under the rug. It got quickly acknowledged and then swept under the rug. There's no reason in the world why us talking about it all of these months later, especially after Diddy being sentenced, there's no reason in the world why it should be creating this kind of kerfuffle, this kind of uproar, this kind of upset. Salute to the city dragons that are battling in the background. Um, but no, seriously, like it's the simple fact that we get on the phone and we start talking to Derek, the simple fact that we get on the phone and we start gathering information and putting it together. And by the way, for those people who want to come through my comments and tell me what I need to release and tell me what I need to drop, you should probably stop. Like from this point forward, please do not come and ask me to post transcripts. Please do not ask me to post receipts. Please, they will all be properly demonstrated. They will all be properly produced for the public to see as we see fit. Just know this
Someone
when
did.
people start, huh? Go ahead.
No, I was going to say someone did make a suggestion. They said you should ask or you should talk to Joe Brown about his case. And I got connections to Joe Brown, so I think that might be something that we can do after. That was a good idea. But people that are somehow show us this and show us like, no, we ain't got to show y'all nothing. But I do think, because we were talking about that, getting people that are criminal defense attorneys and people that know the law to look at this situation and kind of like, hey, what could he do, or what is it that we could do to help him?
And we
So
will get there to that point after we
yeah,
finish presenting his story. I think it's gotten to the point now where people on YouTube, they want it now. They want it now. They want it now. They want it this way. They want it that way. Listen to me. We're content creators and we're here to serve our audiences with, you know, the content that we put together, the projects that we produce. But this isn't Burger King. We're not information fast food. This is not what we do. This is not what it is. I think someone else had what was it that was said, that we needed to go back and we needed to get an affidavit that was demonstrated on someone else's
oh
account,
yeah,
on
yeah, yeah,
another content
yeah,
creator's account,
yeah.
and we needed to get this affidavit and we needed to get that affidavit. You want to know what's funny? There was something on the Diddy docket, and while we were talking with Derek, guess what we come to find out? It wasn't accurate. Now, there was another content creator that ran with that so-called receipt, and it was a visitor log. And you want to know the most interesting thing about that visitor log? It was really interesting. And it seemed like nobody caught it. It had the time and date, it had the name. It was a little fuzzy on who was who and what was what, but they had them listed. And then there was something that's very important that is always on visitor logs: the time that people clocked in for the visit and the time that people clocked out for the visit. And guess what? It was not there.
Yep.
It was not there.
And
It
we
said
were encouraged to go
all
check that out and go
zeros.
do this and that. And it's like that wasn't even legit at all.
Not at all.
And the other content creator did run with that. They ran with it.
Totally ran with it. Ran with it like it was real. Here it is. I can't get it all because I can't reconfigure it. But if you look and you see where all those zeros are, see, the thing is with prisoner logs, the information has to be accurate for the state's purposes, for security purposes. It all has to be accurate. So tell me something. How in God's name do people come in to visit a prisoner, to do an interview with a prisoner, and the time that they came in and the time that they came out wasn't even listed?
Yeah.
Wasn't even listed. Because how that would register for the proper officials and authorities is that they came to visit and they never left. Are they now inmates?
Right. They
Are
checked
they
in, they
now
didn't check out.
inmates?
It's
Yeah.
like the Roach. It's the damn Roach Motel, right? They check in, they don't check out, or they
So
didn't check in because it said 00. Well, technically, I guess 00 will be 12 o'clock
no,
midnight.
000000. Yeah, that would be midnight. That would be in the middle of the night. But guess what? That was the time in and time out. So they came in and they came out at midnight in less than a minute. So it's and let's be clear, this receipt, this was on the Diddy docket,
Yep.
where a lot of content creators
Yep.
are grabbing a lot of their information. Matter of fact, there's like 2 or 3 different content creators that ran with this log as a
Yep.
so-called receipt.
Yep. You see why it's important
So,
to be thorough, y'all.
yeah, but it's not even just about being important to be thorough. The question is, where did the Diddy docket get this receipt from?
Well, that's the second question. Yeah.
Where did the Diddy docket get this receipt from? Because you didn't get it from actual records. Because if you had gotten it from actual records, it would have the time that they were
Mm-hmm.
in and the time
Mm-hmm.
that they were out. So,
Mm-hmm.
is it that the Diddy docket is just grabbing anything and putting it up? Or is somebody feeding them bad information
Yeah.
that other
Purposely.
content creators are running with? Okay?
And it's
If
done on
I sit
purpose.
on the phone, if I sit on the phone with with the actual prisoner whose visit this was for, and we go over this information with him, and the first thing he says is that's not real. There's no time in and no time out. There has to be time in and there has to be time out. That's kind of weird. That's kind of crazy. Now, meanwhile, everyone's running over to the Diddy docket. They're grabbing receipts. They're running around. They're making their content. So, my question is to the person who suggested that we go and get an affidavit from a city official who gave the affidavit. If I'm going to do that, I'm going to get it from Derek. I'm going to get it from Derek. I'm going to get that affidavit from him. I'm not going to go and get it from another content creator because, for all I know, somebody's feeding him bad information or feeding her bad information.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know that. We have to
Mm-hmm.
be very careful. Like, we have gotten to the point now where just because we see something on a screen on someone's channel that we're taking for granted, that it's right, that it's accurate, that it's true. How many content creators are using Diddy Docket content as, actual and factual? And now here we have proof that the Diddy Docket puts up fake receipts. And this isn't
This,
by any means us going after or taking a shot at the Diddy docket, but they need to check who they're getting their information from.
yeah, it's funny. Diddy Docker got me blocked on Twitter. It's cool. I don't need what y'all got anyway.
I mean, at the end of the day, we appreciate suggestions, we appreciate some of the things that you have to say. But if you're going to instruct us to go and follow behind someone else's chain of evidence, you can stop typing that. We're not doing that. We're not interested in it at all. We might go and check out what somebody else has to take it and compare it to what we have. But the information that we're going to be sharing is going to be coming from our independent source. So
Yep.
I just
Yep. Yep.
wanted to
Yep.
state that, and I wanted to share that because I don't think people are really paying attention to how much false information is being spread around
Yeah.
on YouTube, and people are just gobbling it up. People are gobbling it up.
Yep. And that's why they talk about claims being unsubstantiated. Guess what? We research. We make sure that we put out the right information because we're trying to be responsible. Um, other content creators can do what they want to do, but I already know they got a freaking spotlight on us. So therefore, we're gonna do it right. So be on the lookout. I would say definitely next week, you guys will start seeing more shorts and clips, things like that. Um, but it'll primarily be members and Patreon because I think that's just a way to start out with what it is that we got to do. But
We have plenty of stuff to share publicly, and we will share it respectfully publicly. But for those who want the deepest dives, please get your memberships. Like seriously, because this is not a conversation that we're trying to exploit. It's a conversation that we're trying to share.
yeah,
I and I also want to just, acknowledge for the record that nobody's a fool over here either.
hmm,
Nobody's being foolish over here either. Let's not even pretend like we don't know that there are people who want to push bad information at us
yeah,
to get
yeah,
us
yeah,
to run with some old crazy stuff.
hmm,
So then, the people can come back and say, oh, they ran with fake information. Oh, they ran with this. Oh, they ran with that. They did this. They did that. Yada, 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 so on and so forth. There's a lot of that going on. There's a whole lot of that going on. Two over there on the east side. Um, we know that people are trying to push us into failure at every, part of it. Like, let's not be coy here. My name is used as, for whatever reason, my name has become the name for exposure. Either someone's exposing me or someone has me exposing someone else. Jaguar Wright exposed, garbage on the sidewalk. Jaguar Wright exposed orange juice has vitamin C in it. It's kind of wild, and I'm realizing now that the villains on the internet, their main job is to try to set me up to make me look like I'm a liar.
that's all they've been doing for the past year and a half. To be
So,
honest,
and it's and we were talking about that the other day, and I kind of got into it on my channel, but it's kind of wild because when I think about Diddy getting arrested and all of the interviews that we did after that, let's just be honest, like 90% of those were all gaslit interviews to try to set me up to get me to say something or so that they could get a soundbite from me to use to try to make me look like I'm a liar. And it's sad because when you think about all of the people who smile in your face and they're false and they're fraud, and it's kind of wild because they literally did all of that just to try to set me up.
yeah,
And it just makes me think about the truth is Jaguar Wright was out of jail doing interview after interview. She was out of jail in 2024 doing interview after interview. You mean people were running to us for interview after
yeah,
interview? We weren't running around asking anybody, for crying out loud. Odell, every time I turned around, you were like, oh, such and such wants to talk with us. Such and such wants to talk with us.
yep.
That wasn't us. That wasn't us going out looking for anything. But it's really interesting how people how people set things up. And just know that we're not fools. We're not blind to what's going on. We're very clear. Very clear. It's interesting even listening to Derek. Derek sat down with some people, and you guys will hear it. And when you just hear it come from other people, how people will literally sit down with someone just so that they can find a way to try to make a liar out of somebody. It's kind of sad. And that's all I really had to say about that. Sorry. You're muted, so we can't hear you. I know you're talking. I don't know if you're talking to somebody else. Wolfgang, you're muted. So if you're talking to us, we couldn't hear anything you said. Oh,
Oh,
you're on the phone. My bad.
yeah,
Okay.
we got to check up on you guys. Exactly. I'll let her know. Okay, I'll call you in a few. Yeah, I was talking to our good buddy Joy. She said hi, and she was checking up on you. But then, there's other stuff going on. That's to say, I'll call her. We'll talk to her.
Oh, okay.
That's all. But I do got to wrap up anyway because I got to start
Yeah, I know you have
with
to
this little
do the
thing. So,
thing.
but I still can go live. And I was asking, like, are you gonna go live? Well, not live. I'm just saying I might be doing some. Well, you know what I'm doing. I'm working, right? So if you go live, though, I can pop on. I don't know if you were gonna, chime in and say anything. I know there's a lot of the No Kings Day parade protests going right now. Whatever. I wasn't even focused on that. I know last time I did it and got like 100-something K views. It was crazy. That was a good month. But I don't want to focus too much on that. I want to get what we need to get done. So if you're going live or if you're going to do something, let the people know. I'm either going to be in the audience or I'll be there with you. I'm looking forward to it.
Okay. Well, we'll see what happens. Let's let the day. Honestly, there's a lot of stuff. There's a lot of conversations I'm trying to miss. So,
Yeah,
I don't
I got you.
I don't know why I don't know. I don't know why a lot of people do a lot of things. There's some stuff that I've seen, and typically I would have something to say about it, but there's a lot of stuff I'm trying to steer past.
As you should. As you should. Auntie Leah, praying for your son. You say he was sick. We see that.
Oh, so
Pray
yeah, we're
for him.
so sorry to hear that, and we will keep him in
Hopefully
in our prayers and
he
the whole
feels
family.
better. Yeah. And anybody else, I'm sorry, I've been missing the comments, but I appreciate everybody who is still around and who dropped through, came through, etc. Members, if y'all want, yeah, like I said, I'll do something, maybe. We'll see. That's it. That's it for me. Anything you got to say? Appreciate you, Jag.
Yeah, I would appreciate if we could get 8 more likes before we go. That would be great.
Oh, 8 more likes would be great, y'all. 8 more likes. Oh, wow. Let's get 8 more likes. But I be seeing these news. This is crazy. A dead woman, 20, opens her eyes and begins breathing after arriving in a body bag to be embalmed.
Hmm.
This is crazy. This is sad
Lazarina?
too. Who?
Lazarina.
Lazarina. No, don't make fun. I think she has cerebral palsy too. That's sad.
I'm not making fun.
No, I know you're not making fun. I was just saying. Wow. Yeah. That's wow. Wow. Mm-mm-mm. Wow.
That's kind of insane.
That's wow. Lazarina though.
She
That
was
no,
No,
I think
I'm just saying.
she has cerebral
Lazarus
palsy.
came
Yeah.
Lazarus came back from the
Lazarus
dead.
came back. But she has cerebral palsy. Maybe something happened. If they had her, that's wow. Wow. Yeah, well,
Now,
glad she's alive.
if somebody had been drinking on the job, it And bombs are before, you know.
Man, now that's horrible. That's horrible. But anyway,
Well, that's kind of wild. It's just
I
kind
say
of,
all that to say just be thankful that you got life because you know that lady, she could have lost hers just on some simple rushing the gun. People be rushing to do stuff sometimes too. Imagine if they was rushing to get her and bomb. She
I
woke up,
don't
started
know.
breathing.
Maybe we should talk about I don't know. If I do go live, I might, I don't know, because I haven't done a members only live this month, and
Yeah, maybe you should do one.
maybe we should do a members only live about Harvey Levin and his new commentary on the David Celeste situation,
Let's do that. Let's do it.
because
Let's do it.
that's kind of crazy. I don't know if anyone heard, but Harvey Levin like literally went live on TMZ on the YouTube channel, saying that David's not responsible for anything. Celeste, her demise was, you know, most likely pharmaceutical related, and the story doesn't make it. Yes, Mr. Littlehands, the story doesn't make any sense, and it didn't make any sense that the car was parked around the corner and whoop de woo and yada yada yada. And I'm just like, you're not making any sense, bro. You're not making any sense. So I don't know. Maybe we should have a members only live and just like have a conversation about that, because it's looking kind of weird. It's looking kind of weird. It's looking like they're literally trying to do whatever they can do to make sure that nobody that's industry related has to be responsible for what happened to this girl. At least that's the way it's looking to me.
Yeah, let's talk
So,
about it because I got some theories, and they're not conspiracy theories, but I got some theories on why he would jump out the window and do that. And remember, I think I told you about the connection, the little boy's David's connections to
hmm
certain people. Yeah, I got some
yeah.
theories, and I'm gonna go there.
Well, maybe we should do that. So maybe I'll set up a members only live for later on today, and we can talk about that. Like, before it gets too late, maybe around like 2 o'clock or so, or 3. I don't know. We'll see. But I'll post it up. But guys, please,
Yeah, long as it's before 4, because in the
yeah.
show I gotta get going. All right,
Mm-hmm.
James. Okay. Yeah, go. Yeah,
Two more
exactly.
likes, and that would be great.
There you go. Yeah. Oh, there you go. Right. Exactly. I think between 2 and 4 is good for me because that's what I'm gonna be doing my edit and all that too. But I'm good. So I think that's a good conversation. Because yeah, that was very strange, very strange.
Thank you for the likes over here. I mean, it's just anytime they start forcing the public to believe a certain narrative, you have to ask yourself why. And what's so funny is with all of this conversation, still nobody is talking about the Sentry Mode file in the Tesla. Like all of the stuff that they have discussed, and still nobody is talking about the Sentry Mode. Nobody. They talk around the car, they talk around this, they talk around that. But that car has cameras on it. And if somebody was able to walk up on that car and go in the front and place that girl's deceased remains in that car, they should be talking. They're pretending like it doesn't exist. It's a Yeah, we're talking about everything. Now he's sitting up there. Oh, it doesn't make any sense that the car was parked around the corner. No, what doesn't make any sense is that a feature that is put on that car to identify if the car is being messed with when the owner is away. There's no footage. There's no action. There's no nothing. It's kind of crazy, you know. So hey, I don't know. I guess it's let's piss in everybody's face and tell everybody it's rain month. I don't know. No Diddy. Yeah.
Yeah, well, yeah, let's do it. Like I said, I'm good after 2. If you
All
want to
right.
start right at 2, that'll be good.
Okay. Well,
All right.
it's been real.
All right, y'all. We'll see y'all.